It is 9 o'clock on Sunday, and I have returned home from my visit to the Midwest. I was so busy, I did not film anything, and I feel terrible that I didn't get to show you my visit with my friends and everything, but I will definitely tell you what happened, because while I did have a great time for the most part, there was one instance where part of it got ruined, and we'll go into that later. But it's Sunday, and normally I would have had a vlog out for you yesterday, but however, like, it was my first day, like, actually back from my trip, and I was so exhausted, and we did absolutely nothing, and it was great. I don't know if I have told you that I like got into like paint by numbers. I think I did, but I picked up like a really small kit from Michael's when I was in Ohio, and I was a little disappointed that they didn't have any Halloween ones that I was really like interested in, but they had oops, I'm dropping stuff. They did have this one, and I thought that was cute, so I did start that yesterday, and this is my progress. Hold on, I have it like on a clipboard. It's only an 8 by 10. Let me look real quick. Yeah, it's 8 by 10, so it's smaller than a sheet of paper, but not by much. But that's what I have done so far. So cute. I'm having so much fun. I did that for 4.5 hours straight yesterday, and I did it while sitting on our couch. I was very comfortable, and I was just really into it. Need a sip of coffee. Oh, that just hit the spot. But yeah, so I'm gonna do some like WIP and chats with paint by number. I hope you're okay with that. If you're new to the channel and you came because of paint by number, hello, hi, welcome. I'm like loving paint by number. I just ordered 3 paint by number kits from a website that looks pretty legit. I don't know. I'm coming from the diamond painting world into paint by number, and I feel like people come from paint by number into diamond painting. I don't know, but yeah, I'm learning all kinds of painting things. Megan's still sleeping. This is a little unlike her. We'll go into things in the WIP and Chat that I have planned for later that will come out. Yeah. Wow, I look like a hot mess. Look at my... Yeah, I'm just pointing out my flaws. But anyways, I really apologize. I think I took a video of, yeah, I did, of me in the hotel, and that was like the extent of my trip. Everything went so fast, and I was really just trying to be in the moment with the friends that I got to visit with, family that I got to visit with, and something happened during the trip that was not cool, and I'm over it, sort of. I'm just like reliving it, but it really is like some closure for me. We'll talk about it during, I don't know, this video or the WIP and Chat or the kitting up. No, not during kitting up. A WIP and Chat, yeah. But we don't have any groceries up in this place, so I need to make a grocery list. I want to get stuff to make chili, because it's that time of year. Yeah, thought I would check in. I hope you all are doing well, and I will talk to you soon in the next clip. Bye. Hello. It is Tuesday, September 15th, I think. I don't know for sure. When you don't actually have to know the dates, it's really hard to keep track. But I am taking littles for a hike, and we're taking you along. And Megan and Tatum is right behind me, back there. But I'm gonna flip you around so you can see where we go. We go right through this gate. Megan will get the gate behind us. Littles is like, come on. So she loves this hike. This way, Littles. It is so sunny. It's like 73 degrees. And the clouds behind us say that it's going to storm. People are fishing at the lake, so we try to be quiet for them. Come on. But we walk over here, across this little bridge up here. Go up this. Come on, Littles. Just smell something. Come on. Yeah, so look behind me. The clouds are like crazy. And I'm in a tank top, shorts. It is hot. So, just watching Littles. Oh, potty break. Be right back. Hello, friends. There's some kind of gnat or fly flying in front of me. So I am on my way to Dollar General. It's a place that we frequent because it's the closest place to us. I have never been to this store as much as I have. It's like the new Target or something. And it's not anything like super awesome. But when you need something, that's where you go. So, I'm driving the big truck. And I'm taking you all with me. It's a little bit warm, but it's not a far ride. So tomorrow tomorrow is Thursday, September 18th. And that means that there's 12 days until the new Taylor Swift album comes out. And I am going to listen to every album until the new album comes out. So I'm going to start with the very first one, so Debut, and then like Fearless and so on. Now, oh my god, that car was pulling out so fast. So I'll be honest, like, I have never really listened to Debut or Fearless, and other than a few songs like that she played at the Eras tour, or during the tour, you know. So I know those songs, but I don't really know the other songs. So it'll be fun to like kind of see how she evolves and stuff. And it'll give me something kind of to look forward to each day. And my friend Stephanie is going to do the same thing, which I think is really cool. But yeah, so I thought that was fun. And then also tomorrow is Megan's doctor's appointment. Looking forward to it, but also kind of nervous. But we'll get to figure out, or we'll get to hear like what is going on. Maybe we'll get to get some answers of what's going on with Megan. But holy crap, what the hell was that noise? All I heard was like a big boom. Alright, now we have a huge speed bump. I don't know why. Who is flying into Dollar General? I don't know. But I always park on the side of the building because this truck is ginormous and we have a huge, I think there's a, oh my god, I think it's the jug of water in the back. Okay, so I'm down here looking at baskets because I want to put all my like painting supplies, watercolors, and paint by numbers things like in a basket. And something like this might work because it's round and kind of tall and structured, so it might hold everything. I should have like showed you guys like what I have, but also like a square one might work too, like something like this. This one's nice. This one, what? Christmas towel inside that. The small one's $8, so they have matching ones. And then the large one, there's one up here, is $10. That's not bad. Kind of like this lighter gray color though. Oh, $10. This isn't bad at all. Okay, I think I'm gonna get that. And then Megan said she wanted snacks, so I got 3 bags of Doritos. And then I also got command hooks, like off-brand, because I want to hang some like fall decorations. We're gonna decorate for fall in a camper. This is my first time ever doing it. Let's see how I do. Guys, look what I just stumbled on. Diamond paintings at Dollar General. This one, it makes it look like it's so sparkly, and it's only $5. They have these ones too. $8. That one looks fun. I'm gonna text Laura right away, but I think I might get this one. Look it, they have a legit craft section. It goes all the way down there. I'm gonna be here for a minute. Megan's gonna probably start to worry, but they have paint. Holy crap, I had no idea. Okay, so I'm back in the truck. There was this dude in the store, and he like passed by me 3 or 4 times, and he kept like saying what he was looking for out loud, which was bubbles. And at first I thought bath bubbles, which I don't know why. And then I thought maybe like kid bubbles. And the aisle that I was in was that one I was showing you all with the crafts and stuff. And when you, on the other side of the aisle, it was like all clothes, like socks and shirts and stuff. And if you just like glanced on the aisle, you can clearly see, I'm sorry, I'm just like checking my surroundings, because you know, as women, females, girls, we just are constantly like checking our surroundings. But that dude, like, I don't know, gave me some bad vibes, and I always like go with my gut feelings. So anyways, I don't know, he just gave me some creepy vibes. And like I said, I park on the side of the building, and I noticed they don't have any cameras on the side of the building either. So I might start parking in front of the building instead of the side, because if there's no cameras and somebody could be like waiting over here, that might just be me watching too many like true crime things. But also, I'm in a new area that I'm not super familiar with, and I don't know. And that's why I'm like looking. I've never had that feeling before while here, but I wanted to put my phone on and record while I did have that feeling. So I checked like the windows inside of the truck before I like got in, and just started looking around. But I kind of stayed in the store for a little while too, and kind of made sure that he was gone. And you know what? I could just be like having a one-off or whatever, but I usually always go with my gut feeling, and if the vibe is not, you know, if it's off, it's off. It's never been wrong, but you know, whatever. Let's move on. Let's go home. I always look, even though we have a camera on the truck to reverse, I also like locked the car or the truck immediately after getting in as well. And then there's this huge bump. Okay, nobody coming from this side. So now I looked at their Halloween like section and they didn't really have anything. I got some candy though. There's 2 thrift stores on the way back to our place. They are closed now, but fully been to one of them. Oh, I should not be tired. I just had coffee about an hour ago. I've only been to one of them. They're really cool. I unfortunately did not record the last time I went in there, but maybe the next time I go in, I'll take you along. Not sure what time it is actually. 5? I think it just turned 5. I really had no idea that that store had a, oh my god, a craft section. But I'm really glad to put all of my painting supplies in that basket so that I can just like move it whenever I need to and take out what I need, and everything won't look like it's all like a jumbled mess. And we are back. It is a bumpy entrance. It's a gravel driveway. Megan's probably like, what took you so long? It's not like that store is very far away. Well, let me tell you, I found the craft section. She probably knew it was there and just didn't tell me. All right, I'm gonna go. I will check in with you all tomorrow. Probably not a long video because it's a doctor's appointment day, but I will check in with you for the drive down. All right, talk to you later. Bye. Hi friends, it's Bree. So I'm gonna get ready to do a WIP and Chat. This is a WIP and Chat. I just wanted to come on here and first say, like, I'm gonna be talking about what's been going on. I'm not gonna give a lot of details, but we have been going through some stuff here. Megan had gotten really sick, and kind of, she was hospitalized for a few days, and it got really scary, and I just couldn't really bring myself to do any, like, camera vlogging or anything. And she was in a hospital that was 2 hours away from where our camper is located. So I was making a drive down there to the hospital, 2 hours, and then staying as long as I could, and then making the drive back another 2 hours. Extremely long days, very worried about her, and just not knowing. This is the scary part. But the good thing is she was discharged from the hospital and she's home now, and we're getting some test results back, and things are coming back negative, which is good. The short story is she basically has some kind of lung infection, and when both of us are out in public, we have to wear masks because we don't know if we're infectious. Don't think we are, but just to be on the safe side, we are wearing masks while out in public. Just like I told you in the last video, he starts crying as soon as I start recording. But she's home now. She's a little bit tired, but she's on antibiotics and she's feeling better, and that's all I can add. I have some more behind the scenes, like when I go out hiking with the dogs, day trips into town, like into Taos and stuff like that. Yeah. Oops, I was just checking the battery life because it blinked at me. But the dogs are crying for just like It's just like they know I'm talking to the camera, so they're like, oh, it's time to cry. I'm gonna turn the camera around now. I'm gonna start my WIP and Chat. I got a new product that I found. I saw somebody else using it and I wanted to give it a try. I have always said that like squares, I don't really like squares as much as rounds because I feel like I have to pay really close attention to how I'm placing them so that they are like perfect, because that's, I don't know, I just like that. But I found these. I will link where what shop I found them and got them at. They have lots of different ones, but I got the other one too. Oops, something leaked. This came in a 2-pack. It is the version 1 low profile and version 2 low profile. And it said that the version 1 low profile is supposed to work with the Diamond Art Club newer canvases. And then the version 2 low profile is supposed to work with other canvases. And it didn't specifically say Oraloa, but that's what I'm going to be working on, and I'm going to give it a try and we'll see if it works. And then I also grabbed the Diamond Art Club. It says version 1, but it has like these little grooves in it so that it for round kits. Not that I mind that much on my round kits, but oh my gosh, they're like, so I have like this stuff to like remove stickers or sticky stuff like Goo Gone, but it's different. And the bottle opened and it leaked everywhere and it got on all my stuff. It got on a bunch of washi, which it's adhesive remover, so it took all the sticky off of it. But okay, now I'm going to turn you around and we're going to get ready to diamond paint and chat. So WIP and Chat. I'm just starting this canvas. So all right, let's go. Well, hello friends. Welcome back if you're returning, or welcome if this is your first time here. I know I look like a ragamuffin, but after you hear about the weekend/week that I had, you'll understand. I know I probably just look the same as always. But anyways, I'm also recording on my phone instead of my DJI Pocket because it has been, I don't know if it's that or if it's the YouTube app or my computer or my connection or what. It has been taking me several days to upload videos that are longer than like 15 or 20 minutes long, and it's very frustrating. So I'm recording on my phone to see if that has anything to do with it, and hopefully not, because I really prefer recording on my DJI, which is this. It holds a lot more, the video quality is a lot better, the sound quality is a lot better, I think. Anyways, but I did record the beginning of this vlog on that, so hopefully that doesn't interfere. But as I said, I'm gonna do the vlog. Oh my god, I'm so shaky, I'm so sorry. There's our porch right there. I left the blanket out on the porch and it rained, so now it's like hanging so it can dry. And I'm getting ready to do WIP and Chat. I did start the square kit with that new ruler that I got, and I don't know if there's like a learning curve to it or not, but there has to be. It's just a little bit different, but I think it's working out, so we'll see. You'll have to let me know if you have tried one of these. I feel like I'm gonna burp. Anyways, okay. Also, I was watching Laura on, I was trying to catch up. I hardly ever get to watch her vlogs the day that they come out. so I always try to catch up later. Anyways, yes, Laura does excellent vlogs. They are so long. They are great for a diamond painting session if you are one to diamond paint for hours. Usually I am, but the chair that I have right now, I cannot sit in it for longer than like 30 to 40 minutes, and it really makes me mad a lot. I wish I could sit in it longer. I ordered a chair and then they said that they couldn't find the address to deliver it, so then they took it back. It's a long story. We'll talk about it. Okay, I'm gonna flip the camera around, get started on whipping and chatting. All right, be right back. Okay, so I am working on a Oraloa kit. The artist is, oh my gosh, why did it just slip my mind right now? I can't. I will put it on the screen right here for you. It has lots of reds, pinks, oranges, peaches, some browns. But this is the image right here. Really cute. All the accessories that I am using in today's video will be linked in the pinned comment down below. So tray is from Bijou Bliss. Pen is from Butterfly Effect Wares. Putty is mine. I made it. I am contemplating coming back. So if you, symbol am I on? 4. So if you are familiar with my putty, it's possible I might come back. I don't know yet. I got rid of all of my supplies. Like, I don't have them with me. So I would be starting completely from scratch. So it's something I'm thinking about. I'm not sure. There's so many things to consider. Oh, I need a drink. One, there's already so many shops that sell putty and wax and stuff like that. It's kind of an oversaturated, you know, little niche. So I'm not sure if investing in it would be worth it. So I'm considering it, but I don't know if I should. You know what I mean? But if you have thoughts on it, let me know. So like I was saying earlier in the video, I'm not going to get into like the details because some things, I don't know, we can choose how much we want to let in and everything, but Megan did get pretty sick and she was in the hospital for 4 days, and it stressed out everybody in the house, which means the dogs were stressed out, especially little Tiny, which is mostly Megan's dog. She's very, very, very attached to her. So she was like having some GI upset from, and still is actually, and that's the only thing I can think that has changed, because, you know, pets, they can't tell us what's wrong. We can only assume like what what is different in their environment that can upset their tract, like their GI tract and stuff. And she's very, very connected to Megan, so this is the only thing I can think of is that, like, not having Megan here for 4 nights and 5 days or whatever, like, really upset her. And she already has IBD, and it just, like, made it worse. Alright, where's this color? Here it is. ABs, lower H. It's a lot of them. Oh God. Usually I put ABs down with the tweezers. I did see somebody do a hack where they used a sponge, they put some water on it, and then they dipped their multi-placer in it that had putty on it, and it laid down the AB drills just fine. So let's try it. I'll be right back. Okay. So I have a brand new clean sponge. I got it wet, and I'm just gonna dab my multi-placer, I guess, and then we'll try it. All right, it picked up the ABs just fine. Oh my gosh, it worked. Okay, let's see how many times we can do it. Who discovered this? This is amazing. Okay, now it's not picking up. So I got to do it like 3 times. All right. That row is done for that symbol. That row is done. Okay. Holy crap, this little trick is working. Amazing. I'm never not gonna do this now. Oops. I mean, it's not letting, I'm not doing it any faster than I would a normal, like with normal putty or whatever. But if this was like regular putty or my glue dots, it would be like taking the AB coating off and making me mad. And it's not doing that. So that's kind of amazing. Yay. Brew, don't do that. Oopsie. So, I am in the process of applying for disability for my disability, and it's a long process. Some people wait a year to be approved. I've heard of some people waiting 3 to 5 years to be approved, and that is very like scary to me, because even a year is a long time. And if you're wondering like what's the big deal of like why do you have to wait for so long, well, you also cannot work while waiting to hear back if you're approved or not. Like, you are not able to work, which is, I mean, I wouldn't be able to do very much anyways, but how am I supposed to like contribute? I wonder if this will work with the glue dot. Let's try it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so, and with Megan not being well right now, she's also not working. So things are a little bit tough right now. Certainly not asking for a handout or anything, but if you are a subscriber, I thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed yet, it is completely free to do. You just hit the subscribe button down below, and then you can be a subscriber of the channel, and I would so appreciate that so much. And if you felt so compelled to, you can go a step further and become a channel member. And what that does is just it just helps the channel even more. It lets me know that you like the content that I'm bringing to you, and it really helps us to be able to, you know, put gas in our truck and, you know, food on our table right now and help us out. And I just really appreciate you guys a lot. I know there's a lot of channels to watch out there about crafts and everything, and for you to hang out with me for however long this video is and the other videos, it really means a lot. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, let's see the next color. Let's do the lower, let's do number 6. Yeah. All these reds, they're almost so many reds. Oh my god, I can't grab it. Okay, I said 6, right? Okay. These ones that are by themselves, I put them down like a little bit wonky, but I think they'll straighten out once I put the others in there. So this is my first time using this kind of little 3D printed device ruler thing. And I'm excited to see how it will turn out as soon as I'm done laying these drills. Because I am not one to like place my drills down straight. I'm more of a like, and I want to, trust me, I want my drills to go down straight. I really do. But I'm also one that wants my canvases to get complete quickly too. And you can't have both. Not in my world anyways. Some people probably, and they're lucky. But I wish I could. Okay, lowercase t. I swear I did lowercase t before, and I just missed that whole row apparently. Because I remember like this orangey red color. Oops. So today I received some packages in the mail, and it was a paint by number kits, and I'm really excited to get started on I think it's Halloween-ish, but it doesn't necessarily like say it's Halloween. It has a black cat in it with like potion bottles around it. So like there's no pumpkins or like ghost or witches or anything like that. It doesn't necessarily say Halloween, but to me it's like very fallish Halloween type. Okay. Oh my gosh, I almost knocked that all over. So we canceled our Disney subscription, and now I can't watch Hamilton. I can't watch the Eras tour like whenever I want. I mean, sad. I love that like crunch sound when they go in and they fit perfect together. Anybody else like that? When the square drills fit perfect. Just me. Almost done with this little piece, and then we'll see how it comes out. I'm excited. Oops. I wonder if I should use my roller. Do people use their rollers? I'm going to. We'll see. I hope when I lift this thing up, it doesn't lift the drills up too. Yikes. That would be terrible. Okay, got all of that one. Okay. There's this little T-piece symbol. If you watched the unboxing for this canvas, you might remember it had like a ton of static in all these drills. Well, it's been about 5 days, maybe 6 days now since then, and almost all the static is gone. Oopsie. Let's see if there's any more of the symbol. No. If anything, this little grid does make it easy to like focus on the symbols, especially since Oraloa is kind of known for having kits that are confetti heavy. If you don't know what confetti heavy or confetti is, it's like when a canvas or a section has a lot of changing of colors in a small section. This isn't a heavy section of confetti, but it does have quite a few changes in it. But Oraloa is known for having kits with confetti in it. They're not big on color blocking unless it's one of the kits for the children, like the kids section. Then those ones probably are color blocked. Makes it really quite tight. But so a little bit about myself. I do have dyslexia, so I'm finding that this little grid is helping me focus on smaller sections, even if it looks like it's straightening my drills out for me. So also I feel like it's helping me like focus on just small sections too, which you could do with release papers and put in just really small sections if you come upon a confetti heavy area. But I'm finding it's helping me with that as well, like just focus on small sections. I don't know if that necessarily like has to do anything specifically with dyslexia, but if you know about dyslexia, a lot of times letters and numbers can like bounce around on pages when you're reading, or they can look upside down or backwards to people. Either way, I have a reading disability, so it helps. Okay, I got all of the gems in here. I'm gonna give it a little roll. Oh, still has that crap that spilled on it. Dang it. Okay. All right, now let's lift it up and see how it does. Good thing that this is flexible, because this canvas is very sticky. Okay. All right, this is not damaged at all. It's just a little bit curved now. But let me grab my phone. Look, they are perfectly straight on the canvas. And this is an Oro Loa canvas, so this is my first time using it on here. I might reach out to the creators of this one, because they didn't put on there that it worked with this canvas, but now that I just tested it and it looks like it does work with it. At least this particular one, the version 2 low profile. And I will link it down below. And I can't wait to put the other ones on here. How cool. I'm excited to continue now. But I'm gonna end the WIP and Chat here, because I can't sit in this chair for much longer. It really hurts to sit in it for a very long time. It's not like my gaming chair that I used to have where I could sit for hours. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share it if you have somebody in mind that you think would like it. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.